So you've been wondering what He Said, She Said is all about. Wonder no more, because here it is. 6 young, opinionated individuals had come together. They had an itch to get into bed together, and they did just that. 9 months later, the bird of He Said, She Said. The aim of this show is to see the world through each other's eyes, and then share that with the world. They discuss it all, from men are trash to connections speak louder than qualifications. Oh, and not forgetting, Orobela. Allow me to introduce to you Abseto, Zimbule, and Ganzo. Let's jump right into it.
Phone passwords. What's your take on people who have passwords on their phones, especially people who are in relationships?
Why do you even have a password when you're in a relationship? But it depends. If you've been in a relationship for 6 months, it's okay to have a password. I mean, you guys haven't decided that you're going to get married, right? But if you guys have been together for 1 year, why do you have a password? What are you hiding? That's when the girl goes crazy, and then she starts going through your phone because you have a password. Why do you have a password?
My phone is my phone. Like, and your phone is your phone. So like, keep your password, I keep my password. A person has no business in my phone. Okay, but like, I'm like somewhat single and surfing, so hi guys.
I think it depends, man.
It depends on.
If we're dating, Shop, I understand that my phone is my phone, your phone is your phone. But if you want to have to develop some kind of trust in order to get away with the trust issues, we're gonna have to share our password. I understand if you had a password and you had to go home and then your mom goes through your phone. That's understandable because I like to deep it and talk sometimes. But then again, nah, man, I'm 2 ways about it.
I don't like
People in relationship have different personality, so you cannot like set one standard for each and every relationship and say, okay, in every relationship everybody must not have a password. People are different, so it depends on the kind of relationship that you are in and the kind of people that you are and what you expect of each other and that, yeah. Now personally, I feel like having a password is no problem. It's not a problem to me if I'm in a relationship.
You look like you have one.
Yes,
You just look shady.
yes. No. Listen, if you have a password, it's a security.
Okay.
That's my personal cell phone. You have to understand that. Yeah? Then, you know, ladies, they can have insecurities. I should have my female friends. She'll feel jealous and ask me mean questions. Who's this? Who's she? What's going on? What's happening? I don't want that.
But it all depends. I mean, how is she gonna protect you if you have a password? I mean, how is Candace going to protect Katako from that crazy Hazel chick? If Katako has a password, I need to protect you. I need to block them crazy girls on Twitter. Yes, I did.
So,
No.
Come on, I need to know what's happening with your life. Like,
you know what?
I need to understand you.
yeah. I think
So going through your phone, or you know, I can understand you because sometimes some people they're not open to each other. You know, so like they are too shy maybe to open to one another. So while going through your phone, seeing your pictures, I can see what type of person are you.
I think that's an excuse. Like that's an excuse to
No,
go
it's
through
not.
my phone. Like knowing me doesn't have anything to do with my phone.
once you start wanting my password, there's already a trust issue over there. You feel the need to go through my phone in order for you to get trust. You feel the need to snoop through my things in order for you to feel like you trust me. That's a problem already on its own. Like, if I steady say to you, okay, like maybe first within like 2 months or 3 months of dating, I can be as shady as I want to be, right? But a year deep, and like I've been with you, I spent half of my time with you, and you still want my password. Who do you think I'm getting with? Where am I getting the time to get with other people when I'm always with you?
So our relationship will not be healthy. Imagine you having to control my cell phone, what I do, what I shouldn't do. No, man, you have to understand that it's my privacy. No, it's my privacy. You can't be seeing my messages with my friends, what we talk about. It's a guy thing. I'm telling you the truth.
It's a guy thing.
Yes.
So we break up because of a password.
Now, password is a secret.
Hashtag men are trash.
And this whole narrative, yeah, calling men are trash. I do not agree with it. I don't like it, and I don't think that if I do realize in a society we do have our own problems and there are challenges that we have to face and we have to talk about and we have to sort out. But I feel like saying that men are trash it's not going to help the situation that we are in.
that one. It's deep and not deep.
Tread carefully.
No, I just feel that whoever tweeted that they were angry in that moment. I think they should change it and say some men are trash.
And why should it go to some men are trash?
Look, I'm a guy myself. I have 2 baby sisters, which I treat like princesses. You know, I walk them to school when necessary. I drive them to school when it's raining. So does that make me trash? I treat them like queens.
Like, I feel, you know, the problem with you and every other guy and every other person who is anti this trash is that you didn't take time to understand why this hashtag actually came up in the first place. I'm not denying you being a good man. I'm not saying all men are bad. It's what men as a collective allow other men that they don't want to be shaped up or portrayed as, allow them to do. You allowing your friends to catcall a girl randomly on the street is you being trashy.
Not all men are trash. My dad was a good man until he flopped at the end. But then he was a good man nonetheless. You know, he'd make time for us. He let us know that he loves us.
I'm not saying you're not a good man. I'm not saying you're not a king to your sisters. That is great. We need more of that. But quit trying to defend and see where women are coming from. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not defending any man, you know, because I'm a man myself. I have friends who will be like, yo, dog, I met this girl. And the first question I'll ask, aren't you really dating? So it doesn't make me trash because I reprimand my friends when they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So hence I say the narrative should change. Not every man is trash. Look, I grew up without a father. Cool. My uncle came in, he took the job. It was quite well. I have other male role models like my teachers, my educators, my lecturers, of which they treat me as if I'm their own kid. And for me, that actually says that not every man is trash. I think whoever tweeted that should just acknowledge that, hey, I'm in the wrong. Not all men are trash, but some men are trash.
My dad taught me through actions how a man should treat you. That a man should provide for you, that a man should show you love, and that he should profess his love, that a man should protect you. So not all men are trash, some men are trash.
Boys are not raised in a manner where we teach them to be responsible. I mean, we say to girls, you know what, wash the dishes, and then boys go play soccer. How's that teaching a boy to be considerate? How's a man supposed to grow up and be considerate when they grow? You know?
Because instead of tweeting or posting on Facebook, we should like just come up with a solution to fix this whole thing, this crime, and then not to violate women, you know, and children. Yeah. So this thing is sexually dividing us. So I think men are not really trash. Man. It's, okay, some of them, yeah, maybe, but no, men are not trash.
Yeah, I read the story. A guy killed his girlfriend and burned the body. Imagine. What's the message to other men? So you make our women be afraid of men, and that's a very sad thing. I can't even think of a man who kills another woman. Imagine a woman. Women are very soft and fragile. You can't kill a woman. You must learn from other men like your father to learn how to treat women, how to take care of them, how to protect them in the world.
Let's try and find ways to be. Let's not be negative about these things, because sometimes you think people see, okay, we want to deal with an issue. We want men to realize how much they hurt us by doing this thing. But like the way we are approaching it, it's not making them come together and say, obviously, okay, we know we are wrong. It's just pushing them to do that even more. So let's come together and let's handle this.
And as men, I think we should be not be voiceless. I think we should speak up. So this thing will be helpful to the society.
Yeah.
In order just to close this up, I think we should change the narrative because the situation of one rotten potato does not fit into this one. Separate your apples, put the rotten ones in one basket, and just say some men are trash.
I feel like then if you wanted to be like that, you as men have an obligation, and a big obligation at that, to make sure that you educate the men around you, to make sure that you call out your friends when they do all these trashy things. Don't want to defend yourself when you let all these other things happen. You are more offended by the hashtag than you are by the injustices that women are faced with lately. That is the problem. Think about what women face every day. Think about the things that brought the women to this hashtag, and quit trying to defend and see their point of view, and maybe you can call yourself a real feminist after that.
Alright, I hear you, but I still say whoever tweeted that should change the narrative. Some men are trash. I'm not trash, but I know myself, baby.
Have you dated someone who was a kid and dating in your 20s?
Dating in your 20s, the biggest hurdle of them all is finding everybody is a baby daddy. Like all these niggas are just going around having unprotected sex. Like what is happening? Like I don't understand.
Personally, I'd never date. Okay, yes, I'll date in my 20s, but I'll never date someone who has a kid in the 20s because I'm still trying to establish myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going through varsity. Then there's that issue of unemployment. So dating the date is just responsibilities.
Dating in your 20s, for me, I love it. Because I have a partner, we do things together, we're comfortable like that, we read books together. Sometimes when I watch my series, he's busy editing. I love it. Dating in your 20s for me, it's really comfortable, you know? The farts and all. I love it. It works for me.
It's something that's difficult to adjust, but it depends on a person's choice. I mean, if when you feel for it, you can go through with this, you love this person, and it should be easy, you know?
I think I dated one girl where they keep like okay. So the relationship was well. Okay, in the beginning she told me that she had a kid, okay, I was cool with it, okay. And it was nice for her telling me in the beginning. Because that's what was gonna be my choice to go ahead with the relationship or pull up. So I decided to go ahead. And it was nice. But it's, you know, like, you feel like, because those feelings, like, when you invest too much,
Yeah.
so it becomes more difficult for other awareness. And plus, baby day, don't hate so it was difficult.
Have you dated someone who has a kid?
Yes, I was in a relationship with somebody with a baby, you know, and it's not a problem. But the thing is, when the father comes, the baby of a kid, the problem starts there. He wants time, I want time, attention, we fight for attention, and the kids start to love me, we bond, you know, that's the relationship we have. But other than that, dating somebody with a baby is not a problem. It just depends on the person.
You can't complain about the baby daddy being in the woman's life because I mean he hit it first.
Okay, I've dated somebody as a kid, so it's really different. Like, you have to be very cautious when you go into that relationship because number one, you have to accept that there's this thing that is there, the kid. I'm sorry to call a kid a thing, but like there's a kid that is there, right? That needs his attention, that needs his love, and you want that, of course. Basically, you want a man who loves his kid, and also there's a baby mama. Yo, like, I've never experienced drama, but the fact that there is another woman linked to him forever is a problem.
It is difficult, but I think that we need people who think differently about dating, and we need people that are understanding. Like, just because we're now dating somebody who did that to you doesn't mean somebody else is gonna do that to you. So understand your person's personality, understand your person's character, and work with it.
And I think it's not really difficult to date in your 20s.
Yeah.
Just take step by step.
True. It's complex, man. It's like a paradox. You know, they come with responsibilities, but they're mature enough about it. But I feel that it's also a trap of which women don't tell you about the kid, and it becomes a problem. And then when that exercise out is never there. Even if I love it.
Dating in your 20s is just hard, period, because I've been single for a while. Although there's like some cute boys around, so hey. But like, it's really hard because like things get very technical because as you said, people are trying to push their careers, people are really not loyal, everybody's trying to be a savage for some reason. So yeah, maybe we should stay single until we're 30.
I get women with all analysis if I'm in 20s and I'm financially stable.
You know, sometimes you meet people that are different from cultures. Some don't have kids, some have kids. Some is a problem for them, some is not a problem.
Some are stingy.
Some are stingy, and you experience things together because you are still in your 20s. I don't know about you, have you ever seen somebody begin?
No.
Just pray that you don't.
No. Not gonna happen. Not here.
And job hunting is going nowhere.
Kodwa kahle kahle bayaphi labantu?
Like, I feel like this video captures like how dating in your 20s really is because half of the relationships aren't going anywhere. You're just trying, but you're trying alone, Jay.
Well, but to baby steps, man. Their steps are taking him way back.
Standing at the same place, like.